Hi there. So usually I would give some background regarding the machine, but this time I highly recommend a documentary style YouTube video called The History of the Twilight Pinball Machine from, I don't know exactly the name. I will link it in the commentary area and really highly recommend it. Two things or three things still to say. It's from 1993. It's from Pat Lawler. He really could do a lot of things in there because he had so much success with the predecessor of his machine list, the Adams family. There's a ceramic ball in there which has only 20% less weight, but is still playing totally different. It was for a long time number one, or at least in the top three of the pinball machines on the IPDB and also on Pinside. But in the last years, with a lot of great machines coming up from Stern and the competitors, it really went down, at least on Pinside. So enough said. As usual, first of all, I will describe the layout. So let's go there. The layout. Well, it's pretty unique, and it's a super pin, a wide body. So we have a really lot of things going on there. It starts at the bottom right with a dual plunge area. Now we have the normal shooter area with a manual shooter, and then we have an auto plunge lane. The manual shooter is also a skill shot, and it goes into a scoop, and this scoop will lead the ball from the scoop and the kick out here in the slot machine. The slot machine is a pretty central part of the game, and it also defines, to tell it right from the start, if it makes fun to play this machine or if it makes less fun. Because depending on the kick out, you can control the ball here in this area more easily or not. So the manual plunger and the auto plunger. The auto plunger kicks the ball into the right orbit. The right orbit goes all around to the left orbit and comes back to the top left flipper. There are 4 flippers in there. The top left flipper, a small one. The top right flipper, a bigger one, the normal size one. And then here the classic 2 flippers at the bottom. A special thing about the orbits and also about the left orbit, which you can hit from the left flipper and the right orbit only from the right flipper, is that there are 2 magnets, so-called spiral helpers, which will stop the ball going up or coming around, depending on the flow of the machine and on the game situation. And then it stops the ball so that you can more easily hit it from the upper right and upper left flipper. So in the early, there's also an early pinball machine version of that where I have 2 magnets on the right, but it showed in tests that you do not need really 2 of them to slow the ball down. Okay, we have the orbits, left orbit, right orbit. The other way around. And then we have 2 central scoops, let's say it. It's a slot machine, which I already mentioned. This slot machine is fed by multiple shots. I will tell that later. And we have the piano, which you can hit from the upper left shot, upper left flipper. Then beside the piano is also much more is much wider than the normal scoop. I still call it scoop. And then we have the lock lane, which is between the left ramp and the piano. Then we have the right ramp. The right ramp can be shot by both flippers usually, but it's depending on the actual pinball machine you're playing. So sometimes it's not possible to do it with both, but you should be able to hit it with both. This one, the right ramp, feeds the claw, kind of a claw on the ramp, which stops the ball and drops it in so you can hit it with the upper left flipper. Or it feeds the mini play field. Later in the rules, I will tell more about it. Then we have the left ramp. The left ramp can also be hit with both flippers if it's well configured, I would say. This one comes back to the right of the right inlane of the 2 left inlanes. Or in certain situations, later in the game, I will tell that too. On multi-ball start, only the first multi-ball, or in the super skill shot, it will feed the plunger, the shooter lane, sorry. So then we have the left orbit. I already talked about that. I talked about the piano and the slot machine. And then let's talk about the gumball machine. The gumball machine is also fed with the right orbit. If light gumball machine is lit, or Powerball Mania is up to start. And then the right orbit feeds into a kickoff, which then goes directly into the gumball machine. In the gumball machines, there are real pinballs, 3 of them, usually. You can also put in only 2 of them, and so it's a little bit a different game. You have Powerball Mania earlier, or much more often with the ceramic ball. So I hope this is correct information. From the gumball machine, it will go to a place where it will go with an under ramp back to the slot machine. So you have the slot machine fed from the skill shot, or not the skill shot, from the scoop of the shooter lane, from the gumball machine, and also now we talk about the mini playfield. The mini playfield with no flippers, but with 2 magnets that can flip the ball. And this mini playfield has an exit on the top of it, and this exit will also go to the exact place where the gumball machine is. That's here at the end of the day in the slot machine. There's also another exit at the bottom of the mini playfield, and this will go directly in the bumpers, and that will be dangerous. So what else do we have? Now to complete it with the slot machine, because we have 1, 2, 3, a 4th way to get into the slot machine kick out. That's with the upper right flipper, the shot into the camera. You can hold up the right flipper, the left upper flipper to get there more easily, and this will be also fed in there. We also have a shot into the hitchhiker, which gives you hitchhikers. You can also have a hitchhiker shot from the rocket kick out, or whatever you want to call it. If you do a skill shot here, it will go back here and will be fed here to the rocket, which also goes directly to the hitchhiker. But you can do it in the game with the upper right flipper if you want to. Then we have some more things here with the right flipper here. You can also shoot here into the dead end, which gives you also some other things, the town square ward. Then we have 2 left in lanes. We have 1 right in lane. We have the out lanes. Then we have a set of targets. Now we have the yellow targets. Most of them are round or are circle, and those are the grid targets. Then we have 1 here in the left of the scoop, the slot machine, and we have 2 red targets. They are often overseen at the bottom of the piano. What else do we have? I think that's it mostly. So maybe I forgot something, but it won't be too important, hopefully. And now let's get into the rules based on the layout. So the rules. You either hate or love Twilight Zone, but it doesn't have to be that way, because actually people say it's too complicated. I don't get it. It's not really that hard. There are 2 things or 3 things that are pretty important. The other things, they just, if you're more interested, then you get into that. The 3 things that are the most important are the main multi-ball, the Powerball Mania, and the door panel. So let's talk about that, because it's in a quick way, just to get a quick impression. Actually, this pinball machine, people say it's a stop and go pinball machine. Yes, it is, but it's also a ramp pinball machine, because 2 most important shots are the ramps. The left ramp, which can be really, is a really smooth ramp, which can be played from both flippers, and the right ramp, exactly the same way, both flippers. If you hit both of them, you have on the one hand lit the gumball machine here, the right orbit shot, and on the other hand you have lit already the lock if you have hit them, both of them. They are also important to relight the scoops. So I start with the door panel first. If you hit one of the scoop, the piano or the slot machine, you will be rewarded with 1 door panel. You know that already most probably from the Addams Family. You hit the Uncle Fester's chair, and then you shoot the ramp, and then it's relit. And it's the same way here. You hit one of the scoops, then it's not lit anymore, and then you have to light it again. And you light it with the right ramp, you light the piano, and with the left ramp, you light the piano, and with the right ramp, you light the slot machine. You can think about it, which one, it's easy to remember once you get it. If you hit it with the right ramp, usually the upper left flipper will be lit. So it doesn't make sense to light the piano. It makes more sense to light the slot machine, because otherwise it would be too easy. So you will be rewarded with the door panels. Once you have all of them, you will go to the wizard mode. I will tell you about that one later, more specifically. So assuming you have shot the left and right ramp, you can shoot for the lock. But with the first multi-ball, you only have to hit one lock, and the left ramp is already lit for a multi-ball. Enough said for that, for the start. And also, if you have lit the left and right ramp, you can go for the right orbit for the gumball machine. And now there's a difference if you have a ceramic ball or if they're all steel balls. If they're all steel balls and it's set to that mode, to that thing, then you can go for the right orbit and you immediately get a power ball back, which is a steel ball, of course, because we do not have any ceramic ball in there. And then you get the power ball, you go back the right orbit, and then you get Powerball Mania already, the second multi-ball in this game. So, and if there are only steel balls in there, and that's the last thing I want to say about that, then you will get it on the first gumball machine, the third, the fifth, and whatever. If you're in a tournament situation, it should be all steel balls. So in a home situation or on location, if you have a ceramic ball, you get the ceramic ball from the gumball machine. So it depends when it was there in the last time. So in the worst case scenario, you have to hit it 3 times, and then you get the ceramic ball. The machine recognizes the ceramic ball, says, okay, power ball, and then you get the ceramic ball, and then you try also to get the ball back to the right orbit. I will say a little bit more about Powerball Mania later. So that's, you can stop here and it's fine, and you can go and watch the gameplay video, because everything else will be explained there too. But now in depth, the door panel. Let's start on the top left. We have 14 of the door panels. It also indicates here locks and lock 1, lock 2, gumball for light gumball. But let's start with the door panels, all around 14. Left top, start there. It's a town square madness. Well, it's pretty much a mode where you get points for each contact. Each door panel is associated with the clock. And the clock starts at 12 o'clock and goes one way through, another one to 12 o'clock. And so that's the time how long the mode runs. The next one is light extra ball. This light extra ball feature is a little bit special because there are a lot of extra balls you can get. I will talk about it later. Only the first extra ball. You can get this one only if this is your first extra ball. If you have been rewarded with enough extra ball before, this one will be automatically lit, and you cannot get this extra ball anymore. So door panel, light extra ball, go for it more early in the game. And now I also have to say a little bit of special thing about the door panels. You will receive the lit or the blinking door panel when you hit the piano. When you hit the slot machine, it's random. You get a random award of that. So think about that if you're playing it and you want to have a specific, it's especially important for extra ball and maybe for fast clock. Yeah, maybe also for no, those are the things that you care about the most in the door panel stuff. So if the piano is not lit and you hit it, you get some odd change between 1 and 10 million points, more often less than more. If it's not lit, you switch to the next one. So you can also switch, and then you can light it again, and then you light it, and then you cash in. So coming to the next one, Super Slot. Super Slot is a mode also based on a timer where you can get points if you hit the slot machine. It's 10, 12, whatever millions. Yeah? Clock millions, hit the target. You know, there's the target, the green one between the two ramps with a big insert, clock millions. Then we have the spiral. Spiral gives you 10, 15, I think it's another 15, and then maybe 20 if you hit the orbits. Also can be very rewarding. Battle to Power gives you one lit mini playfield. Coming to the mini playfield later again. 10 millions, okay, that's clear. Creed, okay, let's talk quickly about Creed targets, the yellow targets. Let's check if the camera is still in position. Well, better that way. The Creed targets are the yellow targets, and they will be lit with 5 millions. You can also light the targets, I think, with the green target between the ramps, so that will give you one lit Creed target. So could also be a lot of points in there by hitting those Creed targets. Then the camera, which will light you the camera. The camera shot is a mystery award shot here with the upper right flipper into the left part under the playfield. Hitchhiker, you will be rewarded with hitchhikers during the game, especially with 2 when you plunge and you do not go into the scoop and want to go for a regular skill shot, then you get 2 of them. If you have 3, then the the hitchhiker will give you a lit mini playfield. You can also get a lit mini playfield with other things that I will talk about it later. If you have a lot of hitchhikers, this hitchhiker award can be pretty rewarding, and it's a nice animation counting them. Then Clock Chaos. Clock Chaos is more or less the same like Clock Millions, maybe a little bit more points, and the special thing about it is the clock is going backwards. Then we have the Super Skill Shot. The left ramp is lit. There are 3 awards. The most important of them would be going to the left area and light an extra ball. Then we have Fast Lock. Fast Lock is a kind of thing, multi-ball, also hurry up, starting at 17 whatever millions, 17.3 millions, I think, going down to 5.3, hit the lock lane or the lock, and then the value will be fixed, and you have a 3-ball multi-ball, and each time you hit the lock lane, you get this one, the jackpot again. Light Gumball, it's also an award. The gumball machine is loaded or is lit. So this is pretty much it about the gumball, about the door panel. The door panel itself is also important because if all 14 of them, you get to the wizard mode is lit, also in the piano or in the slot machine, and this is a lost in the zone mode. Everything is lit, unlimited balls, but only for a certain amount of time. So this is it with the door panel. Then let's go. Let's move on to the gumball machine. So gumball machine can be lit with the door panel, with the left and the right ramp. You shoot there, you feed the gumball machine, and then finally you can get a Powerball for Powerball Mania. And it also gives you 15, 20, 25 millions. I think that's it. That's maximum. So it's also quite rewarding. A nice shot from the left flipper going up there feels really good. Huh? So gumball machine. Then let's go to the regular multi-ball. The regular multi-ball, I already said, left ramp, right ramp, lock is lit. And for the first one, it's enough to have one lock, and then you can start the multi-ball on the left ramp. Downside is the jackpot value is only 15 instead of 40 millions. But if you do not really hit the jackpot directly, each of the Creed targets, and there are 7 of them all over the playfield, will add another 5 millions to the jackpot value. So you start with 15 and you make some random shots, and then you're also at 40 pretty quickly. If you have had your first jackpot, it will be really, you can relight it with the camera shot. There are several strategies to go for that. The one strategy is to just keep on shooting and hit it randomly, and there are 3 other ways to get there. The first way, which is the most sophisticated, is you cradle one ball here and 1 or 2 balls here and 1 on the left. You do a staging, let the upper flipper go down. You hit there, the spiral helper will stop the ball and it will go down, and then you hit it there. Or you shoot from the right flipper, the left orbit, same thing. Usually the spiral helper should stop it, so it's more easy to get to the camera. Or you shoot into the lock lane and it will be kicked out, and it comes also from over the right orbit. So that's how you can relight a jackpot. If you go for the second multi-ball, then you cannot start it with 2 locks. You have to have 3 locks. And you also have no way to, there's no way to go for the left ramp to start a multi-ball. You have to start a multi-ball also with the 3rd lock. I think you also have to relight each lock individually with the second multi-ball. With the first multi-ball, just once, left, right, ramp. Then you can, the lock is lit either for 2 or 3 ball multi-ball. It's up to you when you take it with the left orbit or also with the lock, the 3rd one. So that's the regular multi-ball. Maybe one addition to that, the regular multi-ball. The jackpot can be up to 255 millions if you hit so many Crete targets before you cash in. And if there's a ceramic ball in there, and this one is also still in the game because it's fed from the ball through, then if you make a jackpot shot, it will be doubled. So in theory, you can get a 510 million jackpot out of that. Doubt it that it ever happened. Yeah? So, regular multi-ball, Powerball Mania. Powerball Mania, as said, there's a difference between only steel balls and having the ceramic ball. Now I speak about the ceramic ball. The ceramic ball is kicked out from the gumball machine, comes here to the slot machine and will be fed more or less nicely. That's what I said. That one is key for the game fun of which you have. The easiness of how to play the Twilight machine, how it is how the kick out works in there. And then you have to, once a Powerball comes out, you have to feed it again into the gumball machine. Then you have Powerball Mania. That's a 3-ball multi-ball. The 3-ball multi-ball really gives some power field points at the start for each contact on the play field. I think as long as the clock makes 1 turn. And then you have to feed it with the right ramp onto the power field, the mini play field. And each contact, with Optos, you see the 575 K, the 750K and the 1 million K opto switch from below, or magnet. I don't know exactly how you call it. It's not an opto, it's a magnet that will recognize if the ball is there. And then we have the jackpot. That's the exit on the top of it. Gives you 50 million. And the points also will be gathered. If you have a ball on the mini play field and you shoot into the camera, the machine doesn't recognize if it comes from the exit or from the side, so it will also give you a cheat to 50 million. I wouldn't call it cheated, because you can really work on that and do it by purpose. And there are a lot of people who do it really, really well by purpose. So one more important thing about the Powerball Mania is that this one goes to the bonus, like most of the modes, maybe all of the modes, most of the modes. And so don't tilt, because the bonus can be huge on Twilight Machine. And it could be nothing, playing a long time, only modes and Powerball Mania, and tilting. So beware that really a lot of things go to the bonus. Good. Powerball Mania, regular multiple, door panel. And then there are some more things about the power field. The power field is also, beside Powerball Mania, important, because you can have the power lit, and then you can battle the power. either here with a door panel or with 3 hitchhikers and 10, 20, 30, whatever. Huh? You have also Battle to Power here as a spiral award. So it comes quite often, more than you think on a longer game. And there are 2 ways you can end it. First, it's a time mode. So at a certain point of time, you cannot flip anymore with the magnets. It will then exit here on the lower part to the bumpers, which is always very dangerous. And that's why I also recommend not to take the skill shot here, but to, if this one is controllable, to go for the slot machine, because other than that, with the hitchhiker, we'll also go to the bumpers. Okay, power field, exit on the bottom, and there's an exit on the top. The exit of the top on the top is it's really nice if you play Battle the Power, because first you double the points you got there, also only for the bonus, yeah. Then you get an extra door panel, and you do not go to the bumpers, but you go to the slot machine. So there are 3 reasons to try to get the ball to the top entry. With a little practice, you can do that. Power field. Then talked about the hitchhikers. Wow. Yeah, let's go back there again. Talked about the hitchhikers. As said, with 3, 10, 20, you get a Battle Power lid. It's also in the bonus, but it's not so super nice to shoot there, because you will end on the bumpers. One more thing here in this era is the camera. The camera is a mystery award that gives you 10 millions or 20 millions. Gives you light Cree targets, gives you some other stuff, and gives you once collect bonus. And collect bonus can be huge. Yeah? As said, bonus can be huge. It also gives you light outlanes. Outlanes can then be extra ball or special. Extra ball is nice if you have multi-ball and you lose your ball there, and then you have another extra ball this way. Or it's a ball saver, a virtual ball saver, if you want to call it that way. The camera is lit here with door panel and with robots. Every 10 robots you get the camera lit. Robots will be received with hitting the left ramp and the lock lane. So if you talk about robots, the most easy multi-ball extra ball you get is the robot, the first robot extra ball. It will be between 8 and 14 depending on the setting of the machines. Robots, left ramp or the lock lane, and then the extra ball will be lit in the lock lane. That's the first multi-ball you can get. The second one, which has to be actually the first one, because if you listened to my previous statement, is here on the door panel, light door panel, robots. Then we have here the spiral. There's also a light extra ball. If you have 3 dead ends, that's an extra ball lit. And I think this is pretty much it. So there are a lot of ways to get extra balls. Yeah, there are. And you will receive extra balls if you play it a little bit longer this game. So what else to say? We have here the spiral awards, which result in extra ball finally. How to improve, how to proceed here. Well, there's here a light spiral. It's the left of the left in lanes. If it goes there, you have a certain amount of time to hit the right orbit, and then you will be rewarded with first time with 4 millions, then with Battle Power, then with 10 millions and light extra ball. So that's a good way also to proceed to an extra ball and also to light your Battle to Power. Actually, it's not fat. As you can see with a ramp, it comes here from the bumper, or if you're a pro, you can shats it in there. But also very, if the shatsing goes too well, it goes to the out lane. Good. What else to say? I talked about the robots, about the spiral's helper. I also talked about earlier. Then the bumpers will add to the town square madness, which you can get also with the dead end shot. And then maybe there's one thing that most of you haven't thought about, because I said earlier that if you complete the power field, there are 3 rewards. First, double your points, door panel, and and a better kick out from the slot lane instead of the bumpers. But actually there is a 4th perk for that. And that is, there are 2 red targets under the piano. And many people maybe thought, hey, what are they for? It says power payoff. This is lit if you have successfully played the power, the battlefield. And then it's lit for 10 millions. Good. So maybe one more thing, because I actually do not do that. Going for the skill shot. If the ball is kicked out, you have the possibility to have 3 skill shots. It's a red, an orange, and a blue, and a yellow one. And it gives you some little perks, 10 millions and whatever. Because I don't really recommend to go for that. Because if you do a skill shot, the ball will be fed to the rocket. You will be rewarded with 2 hitchhikers, but it will finally result in the bumpers, and you really want to avoid the bumpers. So better is to make a full plunge, and then the ball goes to the slot machine, will be kicked out. Hopefully you can control it, and then you can play your game. So that's it. Speaking about playing your game, I will now play a game and try to get as much of it, what I explained right now, again into it, and enjoy it, hopefully. Showtime. Let's start a game, and I will start it with something I cannot recommend doing, going for a skill shot. That was a perfect skill shot with 10 millions and 3 bumpers awarded, and that's exactly why you shouldn't go for that. But small annotation, can you see here the door panel, the 10 million door panel? You get that 10 million door panel from the 10 million skill shot. Great, but I don't care. I want to have a ball here, not in the bumpers, but on the flipper. I want to make a left ramp. I restarted the game, by the way. And a right ramp, so the lock is lit. And the gumball machine is lit. I made a 3-ball combo and get the first door panel. Here. Some points in there for that, and I can... Oh no, I missed it. Oh no! No, it's... No! No, no, no! Okay. Well, hey, let's go for the next door panel. With a backhand shot. I missed that. So, let's go for the lock. Lock was lit because the left and right ramp. Lock is lit and the gumball machine was lit. The special thing about first lock on first multi-ball is that I can now start the multi-ball even though I have just 1 lock. If I have a second lock, the base value of the jackpot would be 40 instead of 15 millions. And I can start the first multi-ball also different to the following multi-balls with the left ramp. On the second multi-ball, starting with the second multi-ball, I have to do a 3rd lock in the lock lane. Okay, enough said, and let's try to start a multi-ball. Okay, left ramp. Actually, it's an easy shot, people say. Well, the easier it is, the harder it gets on a tutorial video. And here we go. So now it's in the auto plunge lane, and it will feed directly the upper left flipper for a jackpot. It can be relit with the camera. Ah, that's a nice sound and a nice show for a jackpot. Ah. Here, okay, now. Okay, who needs 3 balls? I can't handle 2. Okay, now I want to get to the camera. First, cradle separation. Nice. And then there are three ways. I can either shoot here while staging the right orbit, here to feed the right flipper, or I can shoot into the lock lane and then it will be also fed there, or I can stage here like this and shoot there, and oh, yeah, you saw that was well thought of, but bad executed. Okay, now it's about surviving and not anymore about the multi-ball. Okay, another shot into the bumpers. Oh, lucky me. Here, playfield, I had enough hitchhikers accidentally, but doesn't matter. I get 9.5 millions out of the power field. Power field is only for the bonus. Okay, let's see. I have one door panel, I have the gumball machine lid. Let's take that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Another lucky me. Whoa! That's really good luck. Next mode is spiral aboard. Okay, that's the right orbit, and also that's a gumball machine. Let's take it. That's a spiral aboard with 10 millions, 15 millions for the gumball machine, and the ceramic ball is one step closer. Here, that's a fed for the for the piano. Another gumball machine lid, and another door panel. Okay, and lock was also lit, so I have another lock, another first lock. Okay. Oh, a shot into the dead end, which rewards also with the town square madness. Okay, here, I don't need that really. Let's get some odd change. And here, a shot into the gumball machine. And I can see the next one. Oh, it's 20 millions, it's 15, 20, 25, and then it remains 25. Okay, stop it. And gumball machine is again lit through the left and right ramp, and I have the slot machine lit. To get another door panel, I have to relight the piano, which will be done by the left ramp. So actually what I would like to do is backhand it into the slot machine to get another door panel. Here we go. Then I want to shoot the left and right ramp again to relight both. The slot machine and the piano. Right ramp will light the slot machine. Piano will be lit with the odd change 90. The right ramp will light the piano. So again, let's try to go for a backhand. That's the camera. That's random. Oh, that's bad. Oh, lucky me. I will take that one because it was light right spiral. Makes progress here. Give me 25 million for the gumball machine, and I will get finally the ceramic ball. So let's see if I can get it under control. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. We'll go. Oh, correct bonus would have been much better after Powerball Mania. 59. Could have been much more, but let's take that. Odd change. No! No, 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 no. No. That's cool. Okay. Now there was one ball in the lock over there, so I'm still in a Powerball. No! Ah. Gumball is lit. So now we have a little bit of a difference explaining the situation. I had a Powerball to start Powerball Mania on the right orbit shot, but since I had one ball locked there and I shot it into the lock lane, there's a physical ball lock. It kicked out the steel ball, and now the Powerball is in the lock. It's really complicated, maybe, but on the other hand, it's super obvious. So I cannot start right now the Powerball Mania. But since the lock is lit and an extra ball is there, let's see what happens. If I shoot here, okay, no, I missed it. Going into the camera, 20 millions. Then I want to shoot into the lock, missed it. Oh, missed it by far. And then, that's bad. I'm also a little bit curious because I cannot remember what does happen now. Usually I get it back and then it's done. Okay, let's see. Flipper bonus, you can cheat a bit if you press both buttons. Oh no! That was close. Whoa. Here, let's do it that way and cash this one in. No. Whoa. Here we go. I have an extra ball. And now we can have following. I can start here the multi-ball by hitting the right lock, and the Powerball will be kicked in that way. And if I shoot the jackpot with the Powerball, it will be doubled. That's a special thing here with the ceramic ball. Let's see. Okay, I will do, because I want to make progress to the Lost in the Zone, I will backhand it. Oh, I would have backhanded in there, but okay, now we have the multi-ball with a Powerball. And now the Powerball doubles the jackpot. If I can hit it, the jackpot with the Powerball. Okay. Whoa, okay. Now how can I get this ball into there? You can see it blinking here, Powerball and Powerball. Both the orbits will give you 10 millions for the Powerball being in the play. Okay, let's do it. Right ramp. Let's do it. Right ramp. No. Let's do it. Right ramp. Here we go, and then jackpot, please. No! Yeah, that's doubled. $110 Powerball. Jackpot. Let it go, that's fine. That's a nice gimmick. Good. So you've seen that one. Could have been up to 510 millions because you can play. You can get the jackpot higher until 255 millions. Good. So don't screw this game up. Okay, now I will do a backhand shot into the slot machine just to make progression to the Lost in the Zone. That's count score madness, increase bumper value. I don't care. Actually, no. Yeah. So let's go for the right ramp. Left ramp, right ramp. Right ramp, and then here Ah! Another lock is lit. No, no. Whoa, okay. Next backhand. Hitchhiker. No, it's not Hitchhiker because it's random. Super slot, which is then also the gumball machine. Oh, I'm a little bit lucky, I have to really say. Okay, lock is lit. Gumball machine is, I think, not lit because I have to do the right ramp first of that. Okay, super slot is over. The spiral is still lit. I will go for that. Could have saved that, but I'm on ball 2, one extra ball. I have 7 door panels to go. Gumball machine is lit. Powerball is here, will be in the next ball, will be on ball 3 if I do not get another extra ball before. I have here 10 millions will be the next spiral award. The next after that will be light spiral. Okay. Let's go for another lock. And since the lock was empty, I have now the Powerball. Maybe this time I can get it into the right orbit to play a Powerball Mania. Okay, here, let's give it a small bump. Okay, good. Let's do a post transfer. No? Okay, patience. Oh no, yes, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a tough situation. Here we go. Powerball Mania. That's a Powerball Mania payoff with 15 millions. Then now I want to get it onto the mini play field with the right ramp. Here we go. And the jackpot would be the top end exit. Oh. Okay, one more ball here. Let's do that. Get points and go over there. And that's too late to cheat. Whoa. Missed it. Control. No. No. That would have been great, so I can, if I make a camera shot while the ball is there. And again. And again, no. Here we go. No, it did not reward me, it was too late. That's too late. Sorry for not having a Powerball Mania jackpot. That's a dead end shot and also gives me Town Square Madness. The bumpers, dangerous. Oh, spiral. Spiral, missed it twice. And also 3 times. Still blinking and too late. Okay. Ball 2. Super skill shot would be a possibility to get an extra ball. Let's rely on the backhand shot. Ah. Whoa, that was so super lucky. Gumball machine loaded. Spiral award of 10 millions. Oh, whoa, whoa, here. If I would play in a tournament game, I would be really pissed off playing with me, having that much luck. Okay, left ramp. Yeah. Here, spiral helper, 12 for the camera. No. Yeah, that would be a good opportunity to get the spiral award. Still blinking, but now it's gone. The spiral award will be lit, or the spiral is lit here with the light right spiral, and then I can get another reward there. So the next reward I can get from the door panel would be fast lock. If I hit it through the piano. I would go for the piano either way because the slot machine is not lit. So, but I cannot shoot the right ramp because I would directly go to the mini playfield. So actually I do not have any choice. I go for the right for the right ramp. Still I go for the right ramp. Oh, the camera. Light out lanes. That's a kind of a ball save on the extra ball here. Okay, that's on camera. Each 10 robots I get a camera award. And so even though the lock lane is not really helpful at this time, or the left ramp is not really helpful, it at least will help you getting closer to the next camera. Here, yeah. So, hey, now it would be super cool to get battle the power. I guess I had my mouth open all the time. And I really wanted it, because having the exited top entry would have lit me another door panel and double the points, and would have lit the power of targets over there. But okay, let's see. I'm in a good position. At least I think so. Yeah? I have here with the backhand another door panel. Yeah, and that's super skill shot, which is great. That's a potential extra ball. But first of all, once more, yeah, this time, look at this. 6.5, double to 30, a door panel, which is fast lock, also okay. That is a hurry up multi-ball. Hurry up started in the lock target. So this is as good as it can get. Started at 17.3 millions. Started at 17.3 millions, went down, and I think you can't go much quicker in there. So actually, I'm happy with all of it. I don't care about adding points here. I have a locklet. I don't care. I have the power payoff, because I defeated the mini playfield, the power field, here with the two targets. I don't care. Still two more door panels that I care. So again, relying that I can hit it with the backhand. Let's see. Whoa, happy guy now. And I still have the super skill shot lit, by the way. Right now I have the Greek mode running. Every target that is lit, it will give me 5 minutes for millions for the bonus. I will go for the super skill shot. That's the left ramp. With the left ramp, no, that's the left ramp. Enough said. Left ramp. Here we go. Super skill shot can light me an extra ball if I can make it to the left, to the yellow lane. Here we go. As said, lucky me. And double lucky me. Extra ball is lit. Hey, why this one extra ball was lit? I think this extra ball is now lit because I had here the spiral award. So I'm a little bit struggling why it does not start here again, but here. So there might be also be a special thing. What will I do first? I will go for the power next mini playfield. No, I want to go for the extra ball. Now I have a safety net. At least I think so. Ball 2 locked. Another extra ball is lit. I have only one more door panel to go for. And then I have Lost in Zone lit. Looks good at this time. Don't screw this. I think the Powerball will be also the next thing here in the lane. Let's play another Powerball Mania. Don't get too greedy. Let's go for the mini playfield. Maybe win it and then have the battle to, have the last door panel. So go for the extra ball while trying to get to the mini playfield. Okay. Now I'm a little bit nervous. Here we go. I'm totally relaxed, and that's the best way. Actually, you should flip when it's pretty down here in this area, so that here, no, okay, no door panel through the power field. Nice. Battle to power is lit, but even more importantly, I have all door panels. I have Lost in Zone lit, but since I have 2 extra balls and I'm on ball 2 and the gumball machine is lit, and I'm pretty sure that the Powerball is the next ball, I will try to go for another Powerball Mania first. Here we go. Okay, right orbit will give me Powerball Mania. Let's go for that. Oh, what will happen if I start Lost in the Zone with a Powerball? Anybody did it before? Will it be doubled? Let's see. Maybe let's go for that. Lost in the Zone? No, it's not doubled. That's a pity. And I lost the opportunity to play another Powerball Mania. Okay, but it was worth a try, so now you know. Everything is lit, just shoot. Best thing would be get to the power to the mini playfield. So, and also it's no mini playfield at this time. I'm such a bad multi-ball player, which you can also see here in this hacking and oh, not once on the mini playfield. Power play. Another extra ball from the outlane, I think. Oh, now it's getting too much. And actually, it's a really bad Lost in the Zone. A good value would be 300 million. Okay, let's see. Odd change. Bam, bam, bam. Wow. So super slot. Bam, bam. I think it's 150, 170 maybe. Oh, Powerball Mania. There was some 254. That's okay, but not really super. Okay, what do I have now? I can start all over again. I have here the ceramic ball on position 2, so that's what I try now. Try to get to another here we go. This time it works, you know. Sometimes you're a lucky one. Doubled, power payoff lid, door panel, and the better kick out and not the bumpers. Okay, here, right, I need the left ram for the gumball machine to be lit. Take it. $25 million for a gumball machine. And here, that's a classic ball or outlane on the Twilight Zone pinball machine. So you can see the bonus is quite okay. Still ball 2, because I have at least 2 extra balls. I'm not sure if I have maxed it out at 4, so it says extra ball, but it did not. Maybe I have another 2 because I got 1 more. Yeah. So I do not have the maximum of 4. It was then 5. Okay, left. That's another lock. Hey, another multi-ball again. You know, that's just here showing off. Oh, lucky me. So, hey, to be honest, I had some bad games before that one, and now all the bad luck comes together to good luck here. So, here. I don't care about that. Now, maybe it will also work here. And then, oh, that's not good enough. As said, I don't care. I just care about maybe getting once more Powerball Mania. So that's why I need the left ramp and the right ramp to light the gumball machine. Here we go. Still go for this one. The hitchhikers. Now we have a little bit more of them. Look at this nice animation. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. Okay. Did not need that one, but what I want to have is the right orbit once more. Okay, right orbit. Then hopefully, I'm not sure where the gumball is actually. Could be somewhere else, because during Lost in the Zone it was all over the place. Let's see if it's the next ball in the gumball machine. Whoa! No! Refused it. But since I have, you know, endlessly extra balls, let's go on with that. Still I have 1 more extra ball after that one. Good, let's take the left orbit. And let's check. Yeah, it's a Powerball. Maybe 1 more Powerball Madness and then I'm good with that. Here we go. Powerball Madness. Powerball Mania. Right ramp. Okay. Now I'm on the right ramp. Here we go, another ball on the right ramp. Okay, let's give me a Powerball Mania checkpoint, please. Okay, right ramp. Okay, no Powerball Mania jackpot. And now we have to wait, and the magnet does its thing and kicks the ball then out. I could say, hey, one more Powerball Mania. No. Well, actually, I'm not sure if I can really enjoy it because there are so many extra balls in there. Let's see, one more camera award, 3 targets. Right ramp for this here, and one more camera target, hitchhiker. Sometimes you have too much luck. Okay, another lock. Another super skill shot. A clock bonus. Here. That's another super skill shot lit. Odd change. 800,000, which is not so little. Here, now super skill shot. I want to say one more thing about the robots, if I didn't have mentioned that. For robots, you can get an extra ball. Each 10 robots will light the camera. And then with 45 robots, you will get another extra ball. And with 89 robots, you finally will get the super robots lit. And that means every robot shot is 5 million, sorry. Let's try for another extra ball. Here, another extra ball is lit. Here we go. And so on and so on. I think I will quit here with getting a next extra ball. I'm also kind of hesitant of really stopping here, but it's not, it's not a real game if you have so many extra balls. Good. Hey, once more, gumball machine. It's maxed out at 25 millions. Another camera. No. Maybe another mini playfield would be great. Yeah, really, I'm sorry for that. I want the ball to go out, but it doesn't. Another mini playfield. Okay, let's see. A good strategy is to flip here in the lower area, not on the top. Here, and it's. I think that should be a good one, but it is not. Camera is available, as I said, with every 10 robots. And then here are the next. Okay, I think this is it. Even though it would be nice playing on, I want to get to the summary and to the the feature part. Hey, Twilight Zone, Twilight pinball machine in 1 minute. So that's it for the game. And let's go to the summary. Now, actually, it's easy to say that it's a great pinball machine if you had a game like I had right now. Everything works out. You do not have that much bad luck. That can be very frustrating on a Twilight Zone pinball machine. Don't get me wrong here. Not all games are like the one I had, and it could be very frustrating. The outlane stuff. And also, what can be really super frustrating if the kickout is demanding, let's say that way. Sometimes the kickout wanders from left to right and will kick it out directly into the middle, depending on the Twilight machine. Right in here, I have a very stable version where it comes out to the right flipper, maybe a little bit too hard, so that if you let it if you let it dead bounce, it still has too much momentum that you can just cradle it on the left. But still, it's okay. It's not super easy, but it's controllable. So that said, here, this is part of it, how the slot machine kickout works, to get your hands on this machine. And this machine is an all-time classic. You know, it has been for a long time, as said, number 1, number 2, number 3 on the International Pinball Database. It maybe still is. Pinside, it's maybe in the top 20s because of the other pinball machines that came up. For 1993, you have to remember, it's more than 30 years old. It's great stuff. It's really great stuff. It's fun. It has a lot of features in there, magnets all over the place, the clock and the modes and the multi-ball. And what I like about the multi-ball is that you really have to work for your jackpots and and you just do not randomly fire and get your stuff. Most of the Twilight Zone pinball machines are in a pretty good condition, playfield-wise, because they haven't been played that much, most probably on location. It may appear that things can break easily if you have a lot of stuff in there, and operators do not really have fun repairing stuff, so they exchange it most probably with other pinball machines and put it into storage. It's great to get a machine with not faded decals, which this is right now. There are early machines that are fun. In general, going back to my introduction, there's a history of the Twilight Zone pinball machine from Kevin Harrington. Take a look at that. It's fun and gives you some interesting insights. During making this tutorial video, I learned a few things I did not really care about before. The first thing are the red targets with the power payoff after winning your power field. And then if you make a skill shot with the 10 millions, that will give you, if you have it not already, the 10 million door panel. I knew that before, but also kind of, learning by repetition. The left ramp will light the piano. The right ramp will light the slot machine. This is important. The ward that is blinking will always only be rewarded on the piano. The slot machine is random. If you play a machine with steel balls, the handling of the Powerball Mania is different. It's on the so it's really an interesting machine, and as said, it's a real deal. Yeah. And if you haven't played it before, don't get frustrated on your first 1, 2, or 3 balls. Try and get into it. Maybe this tutorial helps you getting into it and trying a bit more than you would have done without it. So that's it from my side. Hope you enjoyed it. Have fun. See you next time. Most probably with Centaur. So bye. So here we go with the Twilight machine. I'm still, that was really a nice game. So Twilight machine in 1 minute. Let's start. Okay, first of all, shoot the left ramp and the right ramp to light the lock and the gumball machine. Once you have the lock lit, the first multi-ball, it's okay just to go one lock, and then you can start a multi-ball with the left ramp. If the gumball machine is lit, go for the right orbit. Here, the light lit gumball. and then you can feed the gumball machine. On a steel balls only pinball machine, you directly get the steel ball as a power ball, and the power ball send it up the right orbit again, and you have Powerball Mania. In Powerball Mania, the jackpots are on the mini playfield, so get as much as possible on the mini playfield. On the regular multi-ball, the jackpot is in the piano. You can relight it with the camera. The door panels can be received either with the piano or the slot machine. You can relight the slot machine and piano with the left ramp and the right ramp. And if you have all of the door panels, you will get lost in the zone. That's pretty much it. Have fun, enjoy. Bye-bye.